nonprofit. It's called Give More Hope.
Okay. They were established in 2007 by Monica Rueda and Aurora Sosa. Their mission statement is to actively contribute to the enrichment and restoration of people's lives through biblical principles, through music, education, rehabilitation, and outreach. We strive to uplift and encourage those overcoming adversity, addiction, those with spiritual, emotional, and physical needs. It all started with Aurora. She's a school teacher, and she was working in Blythe, California, and she saw a great need within the schools because they didn't have that many resources, and she saw that they could use someone to bring stuff to them. And as you can see from the 2000 U.S. Census results, the population of the city is 24,641. Out of that, 9,689 people graduated high school, and only 1,057 went on to get college degrees. So they wanted to kind of work with the schools, since Aurora was kind of already established there, and get more people aware of the situation and kind of help them out that way. And their current situation, Give More Hope accepts donations from public and private venues. They're basically just they're really small, it's just the two of them. They go door to door, business to business, just any help that they can get. Recently they established a partnership with the Marcus Kenny Band, and they perform at some of their events for free, and they give them shout outs like on their website, so their followers, they've kind of grown from that. And with the Marcus Kenny Band, they established a relationship with the Palo Verde Unified School District, which really helped them get more credibility as an organization. Recently, through the school district, they did a Just Stay Sober campaign for Red Ribbon Week, and it was in elementary, junior high, and high schools, so they were really successful with that one.
Okay. So for the SWOT analysis, their major strengths are the effective number of events that they have. They've been doing it for a number of years now. Musical festivals, most prominently the Praise in the Desert music festival that they have annually, and their anti-drug campaigns, like Lisa mentioned, their Just Stay Sober campaign that they just had. And they also have two parades that they do, the Lincoln Park Christmas Parade and the pre-4th of July event. Some weaknesses about the organization is that the message is unclear, and because of that, it's not reaching their target publics, and they're also lacking community support. Opportunities where they can grow is outreach. They can get more volunteers from the community, get some help from similar organizations, and from local businesses. And we felt that they could improve a lot just with social and traditional media. Threats, the churches in the community are threatened by them because of that message, because of their message they don't understand their message basically, and they have a limited amount of resources and insufficient funds. And the communications theory that best describes the organization is the human resources framework. It serves human needs, and they depend on sponsorships and the volunteers and all the community support, and the community depends on them for the services that they provide. And also, when both parties gain, it's mutually beneficial for the both of them. And if they don't have a mutually beneficial relationship, then the organization and the community both suffer. And also, another communication theory that described the organization was phenomenology, which basically is based on the direct experiences of an individual. And Monica Rueda, she felt inspired to create this organization because of her own personal triumphs that she's had in her own life, and she just wanted to help others overcome their own struggles. And this organization is also under the small groups framework because they have decision making and problem solving to find solutions that benefit the community.
And from the many strategies that we focused on, two are the most important. One of them is that Give More Hope should make sure that the public understands their message. They have a variety of different words in their mission statement, and when they project that to the public, it's not very clear. The other strategy is that they have to enhance the communication methods they use for the organization's growth. One of the tactics is to revise the mission statement, make it clearer, and also give the public a simple and accessible way to contact them for any events or to really start building relationships. In order to revise the mission statement, what we did as a tool for them is we gathered a couple of different mission statements from other organizations that may do similar work that are more concise and structured. For example, the Boys and Girls of America, to enable all young people, especially those who need us most to reach their full potential as productive, caring, responsible citizens. We also did a survey. A pre-survey revealed that their message, after reading their mission statement, people seemed confused. They didn't know exactly what the perception was for this organization. And a little bit above half of them also revealed that they do not believe the message is clear. They don't really feel like they know what the organization is about. The final pretest actually revealed that half of these people don't want to know more about the organization. So because their message isn't clear, people are not really engaging and saying, yes, I want to be a part of that, or I'd love to know more. The tools to actually give the public the access to contact them is to separate a phone line. They're very small right now. They operate from their actual home, and they don't have any type of office yet, but what we told them to actually look into is establishing a phone line and go ahead and move in with traditional media updates, press releases, newsletters, and use also social media as well. Jumo, Facebook, and Twitter are some that we pointed out. Jumo is actually a new site that's involved with groups and issues that help small charities establish a social media presence. Their Facebook page is very plain. They use it more for personal use, and what we advised was that they look into other organizations that have have a much larger layout to get ideas from. They have to start encouraging people and their events on Facebook.
Okay, so the goals for Give More Hope are we want to hear more stories and testimonials of those who have been touched and inspired by Give More Hope's purpose. We want to gain recognition and renowned acceptance of similar organizations and corporations. We want to raise funds from their really big goals, because in order to do events or do successful events, we need more money, and we want the business to grow so we can actually reach more people for Give More Hope. We also to create a women's center home, specifically more for women that are going through hard difficulties or circumstances, so they have a support system. And also to strengthen media endeavors, specifically with Give More Hope's website. It has some work to do, and also with their social media, but not limited to that. The objectives were basically having these events through music, establishing cultural diverse music programs that promotes a positive message in a safe, family-style atmosphere. For education, implementing a preventative early intervention, anti-drug programs for schools and the community with healthy living programs. For rehabilitation, we want to encourage and provide resources to help in life situations for people who may be, for example, in debt or battling drug abuse. For outreach, which is the most important theme for Give More Hope, is we want to bridge and connect the public with other organizations and resources that they don't see available to them at the moment. The target publics, we have elementary, middle, and high school. I mentioned earlier that we wanted to do early prevention, so it goes all the way back to elementary. And also for the entire community, people with any illnesses or ailment, with financial needs or problems, people facing addiction, and residents and the community members of Blythe, California is our main target. The key messages and themes, basically it's within their title. It's Give More Hope. Basically they want to encourage other people to inspire them, people who are going through things that is difficult to give more hope, give them more inspiration to get through it. Through this, there are events. For the events, that's what our main events are, is musical festivals. It draws the community together, and it's going to be a place for people to talk about Give More Hope and what they do. For resources, like I said, that's the most important one. It's just to improve the lives of the Black community members by giving them resources that they need. For measurement and evaluation, success is measured when the communication between Give More Hope and the community improves. Also, when Give More Hope's message is understood by the public, and another measurement of success would be their amount of funds from sponsorships and businesses, also with relationships with them. They also want to increase the number of volunteers and the number of event attendants.
The timeline that we set out for them is in 3 months to distribute the information and get them updated with the Facebook and stuff for the Praise the Desert event in February. In 6 months, we want them to have the established social media outlet where people can go on there and share their stories and see more of what they're about. And in 9 months, we want to do the 900 shoes in 90 days. For long term, within a year, to gain the complete acceptance in Blythe from similar organizations and establish continued relationships with media outlets. In 3